Hey guys, James here, how's it going? I'm doing a video response to Go Green 18's video Fat. I've left a link below, so check out her channel, and if you like what she has to say, subscribe. She makes a lot of good points. She talks about how to a hell of a lot of women, calling them fat is one of the biggest insults you can give them, and how she'd personally be more insulted to be called dumb or stupid. She partially blames the media for this. The media seem really obsessed with how people look, especially women, but men as well. I'll be talking about that a bit later in the video. And I see it myself in magazines. They seem to be obsessed with which celebrities have lost weight or gained weight, or look who's got a mole on their arm or a speck of dirt on their clothes, or who's wearing last year's fashion. And it's just ridiculous that they seem to make the way you look to be the most important thing about you. It's disgusting. And no wonder people seem to be so shallow these days. And I worry about my own daughter. She's exposed to these bloody celebrity magazines and TV, and no wonder so many kids are developing anorexia and other body image issues. The main thing I want to talk about on this video is a gigantic double standard that I seem to see nearly every day. It seems that if a woman's called fat, that invokes some gigantic emotional response. Yet, if they call a guy skinny, or beanpole, or a lanky streak of piss, or something like that, the guy has to just take it on the chin and deal with it. It just makes no fucking sense whatsoever. And I have questioned girls about this before. I've seen them call a friend a lanky streak of piss, and then I've seen them react really harshly when someone has called them fat, and I've said, well, what the fuck's going on there? That's a giant double standard, and usually they'll give me some response like, oh, well, they know I don't really mean it, or something like that. But the thing is, no, they don't know that necessarily. I mean, maybe the guy does know that a woman doesn't really mean it insultingly. But then the impression he gets from the media completely contradicts that. Guys are constantly shown images like these on magazine covers. And, no wonder guys have inferiority complexes, and they're shown images like this which show a guy what is supposed to be physically attractive. They don't realise that most women who see guys like these find them utterly disgusting. It's exactly the same issue that women have with size 0 models. The image the media perpetuate for men to attain to is unhealthy, unattractive, and completely unattainable for 99% of men. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think it's vitally important that people take care of their bodies. And I think most men, myself included, could do with putting on maybe 4 or 5 pounds of extra muscle. But the images that we're presented to by the media are completely absurd. I mean, shit, you've got perfectly normal, healthy, attractive guys who are spending hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on supplements, or turning to steroids, when, if they're completely honest with themselves, they're doing it to become more attractive to the opposite sex, because the media's telling them that's what they have to do. When in reality, most of these guys, all they have to do is start dressing a bit better, take care of their hygiene, learn to socialise, and learn to bloody listen. And then when a woman or a man calls a guy a lanky streak of piss, or a beanpole, or a skinny cunt, or whatever they want to do, all they're doing is reinforcing this ridiculous idea which we're being presented with. I think the biggest problem with guys really is the fact that we are taught from a very early age that we have to hide our emotions and not show any sign of weakness or talk about our insecurities. And so that's why I'm making this video, because it's not something which seems to be talked about very often at all. And I think that the figures shown for guys with body issues like anorexia and body dysmorphia is massively underestimated because guys keep it to themselves. So that's just a little something for guys and girls to stop and think about. That's nearly it from me. I'll be making more videos about the exaggeration and downright lies that a lot of the so-called health industries perpetuate at a later date. So if you like my video, subscribe or give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.